Hey everyone, I'm here at Lake Harriet, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It has been a wonderful weekend. So on Friday, I flew in for the Our Movement Forward Summit. And so this was a gathering of queer people, people of color, trans people, and people living at all of these intersections. And so together there were over 300 people from around the US who came, and we visioned together what we as the people on the margins want to see as the future of the church, and specifically raising up voices of color. And so it was a really great time to see all of us come together and to vision what does it look like to stay and resist from within, and what are the possibilities of starting something new. And so to see both of these conversations happening in a safe and loving environment where the voices that are typically marginalized were raised up, that the conversation was with us and with people of color and not about us or about them. And so it's been such a great weekend here. The church has hosted this whole gathering, and I'm off to Kansas City next. I'll be there. I'm probably there when this video comes out, and just on Monday. And yeah, so you're about to hear some stories from the people here at this church. It's amazing to see such passion and love and hope here in the middle of the Midwest. So their stories have inspired me, and I hope they inspire you as well.
Hi, my name is Umar Williams, member of Lake Harriet United Methodist Church, chairperson of the Reconciling Ministries group here at Lake Harriet United Methodist Church. And my hope for our whole general conference and with United Methodist is to speak truth to power and show full inclusion and love and justice for Black people, all people of color, LGBTQIA, women, everybody. Everybody's included. Everybody has a seat at the table. Everybody can be married, partnered how they want in our church, be a part of the church, be congregation and clergy. We are all inclusive in Jesus' name while we walk with Jesus, while we are with God.
I'm Anna. I'm 12 and in 7th grade, and my hopes for the UMC, I really want everyone to be equal and everyone to have a chance to shoot their shot and become someone in the church.
I'm Kathy. And I'm Maria. And we belong to the Lake Harriet United Methodist Church.
And our hopes for the church, we love Lake Harriet. We fell in love with the congregation, the welcome that we received when we first arrived here. And for us, our decision would be we stay with Lake Harriet, whatever their choice is.
Lake Harriet has gone through the process of becoming a reconciling congregation, and it shows. And we arrived after they had gone through that process, and it felt so welcoming and healing, because we've been to other churches where we weren't really welcome. We could attend there as long as they could change us, and that's not what we were interested in.
And here we were able to step immediately into leadership roles and not have any kind of judgment assigned to us or be felt by us.
We've been treated just like everybody else in the church, and that's really what we want. We don't need anything special. We just want to be us.
See.
Hi, my name is Brian Fomer. I'm a member here at Lake Harriet United Methodist Church in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And my hopes for the United Methodist Church really revolve around our core values here, which are intergenerational, inclusive, and in the community. When I think about inclusive, I think about all people, regardless of race, sexual orientation, gender identity, and I want a community that welcomes all of God's people into the church. So that's my hope for the United Methodist Church, and we really appreciate JJ being here today for his message.
I'm Pastor Chris Carr. I am the pastor of youth ministries at Lake Harriet United Methodist Church in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And my dream for the church is that we become and are renewed and are reborn into what God's continuing creation is supposed to be. And that in that all genders, all identities, all orientations are seen and heard as representing that image of God in the world, and that we're able to be, as the church, who others in the world see as this beacon of light and hope and love that they are drawn to, and we celebrate that.
Oh, right. Didn't I tell you they were amazing? I mean, these people and these young people here are just so passionate about the church and about love and being inclusive spaces all around the connection. And I shared with them in my message this morning that my hope is that we can be the prophets, like Amos, that we can speak truth to power, that we can rise and resist from within, that we would be patient and not act quickly to make any decisions right now, but to be bold. So as these plans are forming, I encourage your churches to be steadfast. And once these plans have more information, we'll share that with you. And you can get that information on my monthly newsletter. So if you text forward, FORWARD, to 66866, you'll be in my monthly newsletter, bi-weekly now, and you'll receive information about these plans coming up, so how you and your local church can act to be part of this. So join in the movement, be patient for now as we develop these plans, and then be bold. At this time, while we're all waiting to see what will happen, we must be bold. We must boldly say, our denomination says one thing, but we say, we are the church here in Minnesota. We are the church here in Wisconsin and New York, in all around the globe. And we say, God's love is for everyone. And so my encouragement is that we would continue on the summer theme of Forward Together, that we would be in connection and relationship with each other, because that's the beauty of our global church, relationships around the country and around the world. So stay tuned for more, and I hope to see you next week for more of From the Road. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.